then one of two things are going to happen. Either the deficit goes up. All these other folks, they say they want to do something about the deficit. Every single one of their plans actually increases the deficit. Or, alternatively, they got to make up for it by taking it away from somebody who really needs it. The student who suddenly sees their interest on their loans going up. The senior who suddenly has to pay more for Medicare. The veteran who's not getting help after having protected us. The family that's trying to get by. It's not right. It's not who we are. I hear a lot of politicians talk about values during election year. You know what? I'm happy to have a values debate.
All right, yeah.
I think about the values my mother and my grandparents taught me. Hard work, that's a value.
Yeah.
Looking out for one another, that's a value.
Yeah.
I am my brother's keeper, I am my sister's keeper, that is a value.
Yeah.
You know, each of us is only here because somebody, somewhere, was looking out for us. It started in the family, but it wasn't just the immediate family.
That's right.
There was somebody in church.
That's right.
There was somebody in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
There was the coach of the Little League. There was somebody who made an investment in our country's future. Our story has never been about what we can do alone, it's what we do together. We don't win the race for new jobs and middle-class security and new businesses with the same old you are on your own economics. I'm telling you, it does not work. It did not work in the decade before the Great Depression. It did not work in the decade before I took office. It won't work now.
That's right.
Think about who we are as a country. The opportunities we've always passed on to future generations. When I think about Michelle and me and where we come from, you know, I know y'all love Michelle. I love her too. But, you know, I think about, sometimes, you know, we'll be in the White House and we think about my mother-in-law who lives upstairs, was a secretary. You know, Michelle's dad had multiple sclerosis and still went to work every day, blue-collar job. My mom raising me, a single mom. You know, I think about, you know, what they did for us, and the sacrifices they made. And so then I think, well, the sacrifices that I have to make, given all the blessings that I've received, they can't just extend to Malia and Sasha. I've got to be thinking about somebody else's kids.
Yeah.
I've got to be making sure that somebody else gets a student loan who's maybe a single mom going back to school just like my mom was able to get a student loan.